We're joined now by Livvy Owen, who is our third prize winner with the poem Dreambird. So very many congratulations.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure. I think it's fair to say we all tremendously enjoyed this poem and were delighted to see it. It's a beautiful poem. It has that sense of being in one place, thinking through to another place through the medium of the bird. I wonder if you could talk a bit about where the poem came from, what inspired it?
Well, I wrote it at the time that Afghanistan was experiencing the crisis with the troops leaving. And when the topic of dream popped up, I just thought there's probably a lot of little children there who really need some dreams. And I specifically chose alpine swifts as the bird because historically, in terms of biologically, they're not supposed to settle. They spend 60% of their time flying. They eat, they sleep in the air. But to me, I thought this particular bird, this dream bird, will settle like every night on this person's windowsill and just provides hope of a situation. And so in my mind, it was a physical bird, but the persona of the poem has focused all their imagination, their dreams on this bird to sort of take flight with it where it goes.
Absolutely, yes. That's very interesting. I think one of the things that really struck us was your control of form. The way you begin each stanza, and they really are stanzas, they're beautifully balanced, with the if you could hold, if you could hear, if you could watch. Was that something that you intended from the outset, or did that develop as the poem came on?
No, I think from the outset, because I was aware that my life is very different to the life of the persona of the poem. So I wanted there to be a connection between whoever's reading it and whoever's speaking it. And I think the if you could hold, if you could hear, is both an acknowledgement that they've got quite a hard life, but they enjoy the time that they spend with this bird, and they wish that everybody else could experience it. So I think it's that sort of trying to connect between the persona and the reader.
Yes, yes. And what about the three-line stanzas? I was very struck by the way each one is a complete statement, but not end-stopped, quite open-ended. That seems a very confident decision in both ways.
I don't think I really thought about that one. I think it didn't seem to me like there could be anything else, because in my mind the persona is quite young. The confidence of someone who's young and hasn't been insecure yet, I think their thoughts are their thoughts and they're not ashamed, and they don't have any other way to structure them than this.
That's lovely. Do you read a great deal of poetry? I
do. At the moment I'm completing my independent research project for my Spanish A-levels, so I'm reading a lot of Pablo Neruda, who I'm quite fascinated with at the moment. I have to say, I feel like he is the superior to the Charles Bukowski. I think he has everything that Charles Bukowski has, but just much softer and better, in my opinion.
And does that feed into your writing?
Yes, I think so. I think Neruda has the sort of style of, he doesn't overemphasize, he doesn't write in cliches, he just sort of places the words, and I wanted to copy that sort of style.
Lovely. Maybe you'd like to read the poem for us.
Yes. Okay. Dreambird. If you could hold, as I do, an alpine swift of yearning, her brittle bones that carry magnitudes, and know that your palm can offer her nothing. If you could hear, as I do, the memories of long fossilized giants roar beneath her feathers, and taste gunpowder, but hear only birdsong. If you could watch, as I do, my dreambird tip a wing in farewell to the saffron moon, and drink in the dawn from a narrow window. If you could wonder, as I do, if she will see the valleys of Arignani and leave behind the burning ocean, else softly sink, forget that you can fly. If you could see her now, as I do, return from feverish flight to sing the skies blue again, would you not wonder why she chooses to stay? She is impossible, and yet there she is.
Lovely. Thank you so much.